Hello and welcome back to Mindful Sojourn. I am Janie and thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for stopping by and I hope you stick around for more. If you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 journals here, and if you saw my previous video, you'll know that I have been working on this batch of journals. This is my first release. I am going to be taking them to a local craft fair, and then whatever I don't sell in person will end up going into my new Etsy shop. And the craft fair is in a week from today, so I have to get these done. I don't have to, I want to. So the signatures where I'm at now, basically like they're ready to be sewn in kind of, but I need to do some signature sewing steps. So like today I'm going to be working on the cover toppers, and that's what this video is going to be all about. And then I still have several other steps. I want to sew around the border like with a machine. So you probably remember this tag from a previous video. It was a merchandise tag from a pack of stickers, and then I collaged over it, and this was going to be a tag for like inserting into a pocket, but I cut the top off, as you can see, and rounded the edges, and I think I might use this as the cover topper for this fall themed journal. I'm not positive. So because I kind of already have that one done, I'm gonna work on 6 others, and I'm going to use the same formula and the same steps and similar materials. So they'll all look different, but they'll have like the same type of layout. That way it'll streamline the process. So I'm hoping to make 6 more of these with different colors and kind of neutral themes so that I could possibly put them on the tops of each one of these that don't already have a cover topper. This is the only one that already has a cover topper. And then if I end up not, if there's one that like I have one left and I don't like the tag or something and it doesn't go with any of these covers, I don't have to use it for that. I can make a cover specific to that journal and just use the tag as a tag. So because I need to focus and get in the zone here, the rest of this video is going to be, I'll probably put music over it. But before I do that, before I go silent, I just wanted to show you some of the materials I'll be using. I do have some die cuts for layering. This is from a Tim Holtz pack. I pulled this one out because I might use it for this travel themed one. I have some 6x6 scrapbook paper from just a paper pack that I got at the dollar store. I might use these for a couple. I have just as you can see, it's a brown paper bag. These are all from a pack that I got at the swap meet for like $1, and there's not really a label on them. So I'm sorry, I can't really tell you what it is. Actually, this label was on here, Brit and X. So it doesn't really look like a brand. But like I said, I just got it at a local swap meet, and I love these packs because there's all these different textures, and these are great for layering. So I'll probably be pulling a lot from out of here. But the reason I pulled out the bag is because, if you don't have a collection of random papers and with different textures and stuff like this, you can use whatever you have lying around. You can use brown paper bags. You can use construction paper, scrapbook paper, printer paper that has been inked or dyed, or coffee dyed or something like that. I also have a doily that I may tear up and use, and then I also have book pages. So I will be doing layering on all of these, and I'm gonna try to just do like a basic base for 6 of these. I'm not really counting these last 2 just because these are a different size, and so I'll just do something totally different for these 2. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started. I hope Thank you.